it's annoying. Yeah, I don't like it.
It is a
I
lot
don't
of
like it.
politics. It is.
I don't like it.
I think there is time for like a shift or a change, but also it still is that culture. So I'll just try my best to treat the janitor like the CEO or like connect with the proper person, make sure they take care of me or, don't leave me hanging out there.
Yeah.
Maybe you should have slid $100 bill or something, Scotty. You
Facts.
got it.
But
I'm just
when the lady comes down, it's like, yo,
Yeah,
him,
no.
and you still make a blatant
Yeah.
decision. It's like,
Yeah, it's like low key. After that, it becomes an ego
is
trip.
kinda
It
like,
kind of be like, well, you're not going
Yeah.
past me.
and I made a rant video and posted on. I took it down though because Brian Toll runs it, so I'm like, I don't want beef with that.
Yeah, I mean, it's not worth it at the end of the day. It's one person, like there's multiple establishments that are like that at the end of the day. But I don't know. I wouldn't take it personally.
Yeah.
You're
You're bigger. You're bigger and better.
But we was at another venue. I told the girl, yo, we gonna meet y'all up there. We green. She get there. She's like, oh, Scotty, like, are you coming in? It's like, yeah, I'm gonna be there in a minute. And then she asked her, what
20
happened?
minutes.
Why didn't you come in? I just, we got bored. We just had to leave. Like, I don't like
Something came
up.
That's
bullshit.
hilarious.
Damn, we have 40 minutes?
Okay, yeah, we gotta get through.
Jesus Christ. All right, let's get it. What's the next story?
Compton High reopens. Scotty, this is the
Yeah,
story.
Compton High reopened. Obviously, Dr. Dre did a $10 million investment, I think, which brought them a state-of-the-art studio, which is super. I mean,
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing.
That's what you should do.
I've seen a couple statistics, and there's another story. Did you see the LA Times thing?
That headline.
Yes, I want to know.
Okay,
what you
wait,
think about
I didn't see it. What is the headline? What happened for those of us who don't know?
So, I want to say this too. 'Cause I've seen the stats. They are 89% Latino, 1% Black
And Compton High?
in Compton High,
Oh, wow.
and then like something else. That was a crazy stat to me. But anyways, LA Times did a headline that basically it said the poorest location.
Yeah, the poorest students or something
The
crazy.
poorest
It was
students
a
get
poor
state of the art
headline.
school or something. But and there was backlash because they call them the poorest.
They called Compton the
he-
poorest?
Yeah,
Yeah, the
the
poorest.
headline was so trash.
Or
Like,
they just called the kid poor. Like the poorest kids get this great school. That's what they said.
Damn. Wait, why was Compton High closed? Does anyone know? How
I think
long was it closed?
I think they were having, I don't want
I
to
have
say
stats.
issues.
Let me see.
Was it closed for
But
renovations?
I think that, renovations, I
Okay.
believe. He was do them rebrand or rebuild it.
Oh.
It's been closed for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's been closed for a very, very long time.
Oh,
But I
wow.
think it's so honorable to do something for your community. Like
Yeah.
you should do that.
Yeah.
Whether it's 10 million or not, just make time to go back to your home or impact the youth, the next generation. And it's so
Yeah.
dope. Like you never know what those kids are gonna grow up to be.
The campus is 31 acres. That is insane.
Yeah.
Big.
Is that
That's
possible? 31 acres? Am I thinking about
I
that
can't
right?
visualize
It looks like
what-
kind of like a junior college, like a
Yeah.
Oh,
JC.
really? Wow.
It looks very
Well,
nice.
shit, good for them. I believe,
Yeah, they deserve it.
inner city youth deserve great opportunities as well. This is how it starts. They deserve to
Mhm.
see nice things. So
And it's a
when it's
lot of
time to
talent.
leave, when it's time to go to college, you're not shocked
Yes.
by what the world is or what you can like be capable of.
Yes.
And remember, we did that other story about like the STEM.
Yeah.
grant? So I love to see that, money is being
Dr. Dre.
invested in the community. Shout out Dr. Dre.
Yes.
He plays a big role in a lot
So
of like
dope.
educational, things. I know he's also he has the school at USC
Yep.
too, which he
Oh, does he?
like
Mhm.
yeah, he's
He's like
involved in
Andre
like
Young.
everything music, but also just education wise, which I really love and respect. So yeah.
What was the poorest thing about your high school?
I can say going to high school in Las Vegas felt like I was on like one of these shows. Like those kids were popping pills. They were wealthy. So these are kids.
Oh, you went to a wealthy school.
The part of Vegas where I lived was like Floyd Mayweather's kids, different people, wealthy boxers and things like that. NBA players, these are their kids. So not saying them, but some of the other kids, they were wealthy, coming from wealthy backgrounds, crashing their cars, DUIs, BMWs. Just it was crazy. It felt like I was on like what's that one show?
Crazy Rich Asians? What
the-
was that?
Really, I'm like, it felt like I was on a CW show.
Oh wow.
Like
Yeah,
every
yeah.
day was like
in high school?
yes.
That's
I'm like,
crazy.
it was very and it's Las Vegas, so man, that's kind of why I left Vegas too. It's sex everywhere. I had
not a good influence.
friends
for a
in high
kid.
school getting pimped out. One of my friends was murdered by her pimp. So it's like a lot of that is happening in high school.
Oh wow.
I had a teacher, I guess, was tricking on a student.
Oh
She was
my.
stripping.
What?
I found out a lot of stuff about my high school in Vegas. So Vegas, definitely, I would think twice about raising your child there. But that's another reason why I left, because I'm like, this is another
Yeah.
it's Sin City.
Yeah.
So,
Damn.
yeah, that's it was a lot of drama and that type of stuff at my high school. And I'm like, Mom, you moved me from California to this?
Crazy. Wow.
It exposed me to a lot of stuff I wasn't even thinking about.
That's tough.
Okay. Poor. I don't know about poor. I went to West Torrance. It wasn't necessarily
Okay.
poor, but some shit they had us do that I thought was ghetto was I was a cheerleader, right?
Okay.
So the football players and the basketball players, we all got assigned like a player. And every Friday for a game, we had
Your
to
player
bring
was-
them, like food,
Oh.
like snacks, like food or whatever. We
I
had to
was
make them a
feeding
care package.
You had to pay for it?
Yeah, like I had to make the care package and bring it to my player before the game. So it was like every week, like I'd be making like Rice Krispie treats and like making a little sign. Like you have to be the person that like motivates them. So everyone had their own personal cheerleader. And looking back, I'm like, that shit was low-key ghetto. Because I'm like, why they have us doing that every week?
I know her player is somewhere watching your gram like, damn, I should have, damn, like he's mad right now. He should have kept in contact.
Oh,
Yeah, the glow up came after high school for sure.
Oh, man.
right.
The poorest, my school was at a chapel. My whole school was
That
at
sounds
my
strict.
whole school was at a church. Like an old church. No, it was no.
It was
They just bought out an old church
Oh,
and that's
okay.
where our school was. So yeah, that shit was ghetto. That shit was crazy.
Your whole high school? Like,
Oh,
I'm
high school was
confused.
in a church.
How does
bro.
that even work? Where are the classrooms?
Bro, our graduating class was like 50 people or something.
Oh, was it
Yeah.
private?
So
It was
it was
private
very
then,
small.
huh?
It was a charter school.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, charter school. So.
Interesting.
Sick
Charter
business.
school kid.
Love that.
Sick business.
Okay, let's get into LA is one of the worst cities in America for parks.
Cap.
We were rated 94 on the list of 100
Oh.
as far as not having walkable areas to get to parks. Most residents don't live within 10 minutes of a park, and that's considered just a bad park city. in general.
62%.
62%. I can't think. I don't live near a park, and I live in mid city, and you would think like there should be one walking
Mhm.
distance. Like parks are supposed to be like a central part of the community where we can gather, we can protest.
Wait, you agree with this shit?
Low key, I don't feel like we have the best parks. I think New York got us beat.
But with parks?
Like they got Central Park, and that's a great area where you
Sugar
can
like
go.
keep it legit, bro.
There's
All
a
on her
couple
bullshit
parks,
right
I
but,
grew up going to the hood parks, so I'm like, the parks is safe to me. But
like which parks? Which parks?
so technically, like in the valley in Pacoima, they hang out
Okay.
at Hanson Dam, and then every hood got their park. So I don't
Every
know.
hood
I'm
got a
thinking
park.
from the hood side of things, but now that you're saying it, I'm thinking from the other side too. Maybe they can be a little more accessible.
But we have good parks.
There is big parks.
There's
but
some.
I guess you got to commute to get there, basically.
Yeah,
And some people don't leave their neighborhood. They don't.
you
No,
can't
yeah.
walk to a park
Yeah,
like
I
you
can.
can in New York. You can walk to a
I
park,
can. I live
enjoy
in
a
Miami,
coffee.
though.
because it's more
Walk your
easier
dog.
to get. Not easier to get around, but New York's more,
But okay,
set
cool.
up that way.
Cool. We talking about Los Angeles. We're 92nd
That's
on
crazy.
the list.
94.
94?
But maybe because the homeless too. A lot of homeless are living out of the parks
That's
too.
true. That's a good point.